All right, so I've been off social media for probably almost 6 months now. I just deleted the apps off my phone. So now if I want to go on Instagram, if I want to go on Facebook, I need to either download the app and go on for 10 seconds and go off, or I need to go on through desktop. And it has been profound just by getting off of these apps and stop looking at everyone else's life every day and what other people are doing and all of these things has been such a game changer. And this video is your call to action. If you're seeing this, this is your call to action, is maybe it's time, you finally delete Instagram for 90 days and just see how you feel. And biggest thing for me is, this famous quote, comparison is the thief of joy. And as a byproduct, doesn't matter who you are, what you do, how strong your will is, just by looking at everyone else's life, especially the highlights of people's life. That's why I never liked Instagram, and that's why I don't even like to post on Instagram, is because even just, being in this cool place right now, I could go and post all these videos about like all this cool stuff I'm doing, and I could make my life look perfect on the internet. And it doesn't matter where you are or how nice of a place I am. Like, I've been in really nice places, felt like shit, and I've been in really, shitty looking places and felt great. And the one thing I don't like about Instagram is because it's a highlight reel for so many people, I don't really like to use it simply because of that. I don't want to show the highlights of life unless I'm willing to also take pictures and videos and show like all the lowlights, which again, I rather just post on YouTube and be raw and real on here, just because I think Instagram really is, not a great platform by nature. But yeah, it's been crazy. Like, it's just so easy to subconsciously compare yourself to what everyone else is doing, and to constantly see things from what other people are doing and judge yourself, judge what you're doing, judge your thoughts, judge your actions. And again, I think just always looking outside of yourself for, oh, look at what this person's doing. Oh, look at how perfect this looks. Look at how perfect that looks, when those people don't even have the perfect life they're portraying, between filters. And I can't even imagine, like, if you're a girl and you're looking on Instagram and all these other girls using like Facetune and stuff like that. And like, again, you're comparing yourself to literally things that don't even exist. People are editing their photos so much and using contrast and all of these things just to get more and more dopamine and likes and all this stuff. So yeah, I mean, this is the biggest thing. Like, I've just wanted to do these YouTube videos for so long. And I think for a while I just didn't want to do it because I thought, oh, I'll look stupid. And a lot of that was because I'm, seeing on social media all these people that do stuff and they look perfect. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to do it when I'm perfect. And that's just not going to happen. And so as soon as I deleted these things, especially being out here in Bali, when you stop comparing yourself and you stop seeing what everyone else is doing, that voice inside of you, that intuitive voice, your intuition, your authenticity, all of these voices that are yours, you start to hear them again. You start to connect with them. You start to listen to them when you're not overwhelmed by scrolling and inundated with information and perfection. And again, things that don't even exist. And, when you're constantly comparing yourself to other people, again, even subconsciously, even if you're not trying to, you're going to make decisions on things that are also using that information. And, maybe you might make a decision to do something that looks good on paper, but isn't really authentic to you. And yeah, I mean, there's just so many upsides of just getting off of it. See how you feel. So delete Instagram, delete Facebook, just off your phone. You can still go on desktop every once in a while if you really feel like you need to. I'm in e-commerce, so I actually use these platforms for work, running ads for brands, scaling e-commerce brands. And even then, I kept making the excuse of, oh, I need to have these apps. I need to see what people are doing. I need to look at the ads, all this stuff. And that was just another excuse. And I've, stopped it, and I still get amazing client results. So I really didn't need it. But just my mental health, my life itself has 10x'd in fulfillment, in quality, in my authenticity, in my ability to listen to my intuition has gone up drastically. It's like a speaker had that thing on low volume, and as soon as I got off these apps every day, that volume just started to go up and up and up. And now I really feel like, I'm just more zacked than ever, and I'm not looking outside of myself nearly as much, almost if at all. And again, I think that's a main reason I've finally been able to be consistent with these YouTube videos, is because like I know these videos aren't the best, and at least to myself, I'm like, oh, these videos aren't what I want them to be. But instead of waiting to film one perfect one, I told myself I'm just going to do 100 videos, and then by the 101st one, it'll probably be better than the first one, and I'll just learn by doing, and I'll make 100 videos that I'm not a huge fan of, because I'll learn the skills to actually make a good video. And, and I think some of these videos have been well received, which is wicked, because, again, you're always going to be your worst critic. But I think when you're looking at other people and looking at all these other things on social media, it can really hold you back from just doing the things that you feel called for, especially around creation, when you're judging yourself or comparing yourself before you create. And that's not what creation is. Creation needs to be messy. It needs to be intuitive. It needs to be authentic. It needs to be, raw. And I think when we're so inundated with other people's lives, other people's actions, decisions, habits, material, it's really tough to just go and do your thing, from empty mind, be 100% you in whatever, especially in the creation side. So yeah, if you're seeing this video, delete your social media for 90 days. It'll be there when you come back, if you want to come back to it. But just see how much better you feel in life. See what fills your time, instead of sitting scrolling for 3 hours. Maybe you go for a walk. Maybe you listen to a podcast. Maybe you talk to a friend. Go exercise. But if you're seeing this, delete it, get off it. 90 days, just run it as a test and see how you feel. I think you'll feel a lot better. So if you watch this till the end, thanks so much. I'll be sharing more videos every single week. And talk to you soon.